the roles that we need.
All the roles.
Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, all the roles that
But you still be going in the same direction because it's the way the quest is going. Unless you guys decide not to do the quest, take a break from Shackled City and do something else. But we're doing exactly what the quest book requires.
That's what I fucking hate.
That's what you hate?
I'm like, what? What?
You said that's what you hate?
I don't know. What I said, Matt, when I said I have a 400-page adventure book.
I'm sorry, Samuel. I can't back you up there, man.
What part of that sentence?
I like that we're moving through the quest line. Trust me. I
meant.
I want to get to fucking level 15 characters. I never had a level 15 character.
What part of that sentence meant?
That's what I'm talking about. See that right there? That's
man.
Fuck it, I'll compromise. You don't want to compromise.
Now I'm gonna make a character that is gonna go off the pages.
Jumping into this campaign,
even though I know, like, I don't know, man. I don't know why. I don't know. I can't compute.
These other people got like high level characters, diamond dozens. We don't.
I don't got high level characters. You know I don't have any high level characters.
There's the delay. It's like a 30-second delay.
High level characters like diamond dozens.
No, it says like 30 seconds to a minute.
Darren's got high level characters and higher level characters than nothing. You don't
How does he fucking not know the name of the site?
I think I say it too much, so I'm not gonna bring it up anymore. I bring it up too much, and Lewis gets really mad at me when I do anyway. So I'm just gonna.
Because you don't do anything about it. You play Kai, not Watson. Watson doesn't control Kai. Watson doesn't control Zolarian or Claudius.
Can we play?
Watson controls Cynthia.
We already ended that conversation.
All right then.
All right, so let's move forward. I'm just talking to Claudius now about the stall and where it came from. We're already past that, right? Just fill him in. And then you jumping down my throat again. Like, calm the fuck down, nigga. Like, we ended that conversation already. I'm talking to him, bringing him up.
There's a difference between ending a conversation and resolving a conversation. I don't feel like shit's been resolved. And until it is, no age of fucking worms. Everybody can just shit on that. God damn it, I'll replay Shackled.
This is a serious lag.
I'm not the person who made my character at level 3 in this fucking campaign, nigga. Remember that. Remember who was the first person to do that.
To make it at level 3? At level 3? Who did that? Who made a level 3 character?
Doesn't matter.
He made his character for Age of Worms.
Oh, that's what you meant. That was like, what?
We were level 3. That's what he's saying. That he already had his character for the next campaign.
That nigga made the next character for the next campaign already.
That's because Ricky, we all know Ricky has fucking ADD, so that's probably why. He gets fixated on something and then he gets interested in something else.
I jumped in the bandwagon, man. I saw you guys doing your shit. I'm like, y'all ain't leaving me behind, man.
Of course, naturally, it's like, well, I gotta get inspired too. I can't let this nigga be the only person talking shit about the next campaigns. But like, but that distracts from what we're doing right now, though. Like, that's
man. We should have spoken.
All right, Darren should be popping in. He's home already, so.
I'll tell you one thing though.
Text sign on Lewis. I want sign on here for real, man. I really want him to play.
I am looking.
He said text sign.
For the white devil in flames.
Hey!
Oh!
This guy beat Ricky now. Watson's already thinking about the freaking last.
Already, son.
I was thinking about fucking. What's the next one after that?
Savage Tide.
Savage Tide.
Savage Tide character, so his concept is fine.
Already. Did the research for it? Did the research for it and everything?
You know what makes me sad? Your character that you're I don't even know anything about the character you're bringing into Savage Tide, but I keep thinking when you keep saying that when you keep saying that shit.
Is that your Savage Tide character?
Flage. It makes me think of Flage, and then I get really mad because we haven't done shit about Evan. I know they're different characters, but it's like the black voice, that black
the Caribbean
voice,
island voice.
To be fair, one has more of a Jamaican patois language, and the other one is more of a Southern African dialect.
Zulu.
Right. They're different. No, they definitely are different. Absolutely.
But they're both black characters, nigga. I'm taking it back to the roots, baby. The roots. Well, actually, no. Flage isn't black. Flage is water genocide, so I can't really call him black, but you know what?
He's black, son.
You know what?
He sound black.
He sound black.
like, oh my god, Endless Deck, man.
Yeah, if I go back to playing Endless Deck, I have to make sure that my job is solidified, so I could go back to herbal enhancements for playing.
This
that.
guy Moses is in here. I see you, nigga. I see you. Trying to hide in there, son. Yeah, I see him.
Moses in here. You told that nigga to get the fuck out.
Yeah. What? Get the fuck out. You should be playing this right now, son.
I'm fucking with you. What's good, nigga? That's crazy. He's in here. Why is he in here? The last person I would think to show up.
He probably got a notification I was streaming. He came in here and he was like, "Oh shit, what the fuck?"
Click. Damn, son, makes me want to jump on Twitch right now. I know he's gonna be talking shit. He's gonna type something eventually, cause he's actually.
Yeah,
watching.
he did. He said, "Son."
No.
He just said something. Holy shit. Why is it asking me to sign in? What the fuck? For real, that shit asked me to sign in. What do you say? I missed his message because I had to sign into this fucking chat shit. He said, "Son, don't even." He said, "Son, don't say." Whoop. Did you? Yeah. Missed that message. I missed it. I went to go like read it, and the shit was like sign in. I'm like, what?
I never sign in. Get bodied. They were like, your name is
I did the research for this character. I got his name. Yo, that's gonna be fun. I can't wait. Got to go on reserve, son.
Right. I don't know what the fuck.
Right? Also, like, do you also have like out of combat shit to do, like downtime shit to do with related that you haven't been able to do because it's not enough downtime?
No.
Fuck. Well, I guess I'm the only person who feels that way. Because actually, you have leadership, so it's making it so much simpler. You have like followers already fucking doing all the work. I'm trying to do it with like just skills alone, and Lewis is tight at me for not using the downtime mechanics quicker than it already allows, which makes no sense to me.
No, you didn't. You started too late. I started doing my shit from level 1.
Yo, he said, son, don't act like you know who I am, nigga. Revealing my name to the humans and shit.
But my problem was, or not my problem, what I thought, actually, here, bring that up. I don't think Lewis showed us that shit, or I didn't even know about it until like maybe level 4.
Nah, he showed
Here
us
is Zionel. Zionel is here.
From the jump, he showed that
like
shit to us.
building, like using the capital and building up influence and shit like that. I don't remember that shit from level 1. If that was the case, I would have done the work already.
That shit was on my character sheet from mad early, son.
What was?
Influence.
From that captive downtime, fucking Lewis sent us all eventually.
Basically the stuff to build, to build like organizations or whatever it is that you want.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, I saw that shit hella early, son. But I always had that in mind that I wanted to build a temple and do all that stuff.
Yeah, I didn't have that from level 1.
That was there before Cynthia came along. So
Just waiting on. Damn, Darren, come on. All right,
that's a concept that I would have thought you would have done by nature, just because you had fucking you were.
I'll just tell him we're gonna start. We're gonna start.
A cleric of ill mater. You were going into that whole route already. So
yeah. I knew I was gonna start from the ground up, like working on the street corners and preaching on the street corners and whatnot. So I started building influence from there, and now I was at like level 1. So with me though, usually I just have like a plan, and then I just find what exists to help me execute that plan. But I don't deviate. Even if I see something better, I'm like whatever. I learned that from Penthus, because with Penthus I had a plan, but I would see something that went along with that plan and would make me deviate, and that made me have to remake him over and over and over and over again. These days I'm like, I know what I want to do, and I'm going to find what exists to help me achieve it, and I'm not going to stray from that plan. I'm going to take it from level 1 through 20, and that's that.
Oh, you want to move him? All right.
Oh, he's at work.
Yeah.
He gets
Right
off at
after
like
work.
9,
She's
so-
like, is he coming? Like,
Yo. My
my guy, yeah, like my character Claudius, he always tries to find something that increases his comfort level. Like his background, him and his wife, they used to run a freaking inn, a tavern, whatever. So like then the lucky monkey shit happened, and it's almost like, oh crap, I ain't planning for this. He ain't planning for it, so he took opportunity of that. It's almost like he's making his life now here in Cauldron similar to like what his life was back, during his background. Like for like the past, he lived like for 2 decades. He was a freaking innkeeper. So now it's almost as a part. He's still sort of doing that still, and it's almost like a part-time adventure at the same time. Although he don't really consider himself an adventurer still, he is basically
Still,
like,
goddamn.
no, still not. He is basically on a quest to learn more about what's his name? Orobius? Barius? The fucking
Orbis.
Orbis, yeah. Orbis, yeah. That we freaking encounter him when we were like level 3 and shit. Like, level 2. Like he knows where we at, where we at.
Well, we
Especially that he met Orbis again, like 2 levels again. He is like popping out of nowhere when Sino was like with him, and he put him in a freaking like a 70-foot cone, like anti-magic shit, anti-magic ray. That shit is huge, 70-foot cone. So like he was just there, and he spoke with his beholder, and at the same time, he said what he had to say, and vice versa. But Claudius was thinking, damn, I'm still like nowhere near where I need to be to fucking take it to this dude. So he just kept it civil. He was just talking to him. He didn't even try to fight or anything. And Orbis didn't do shit. I mean, besides taking his wife before his eyes. But Claudius was like, no point in me doing anything stupid now. Get myself killed.
Kai was out. Kai was like, y'all fucking nuts. I don't know why the hell this guy would tell me to stick with these motherfuckers. They are trying to fight beholders. See you fucking later, son.
Yo,
Don't forget how this started. Rayquaza wanted you to be with a group like this. Now, you didn't have to, but it was an incentive to stick with them.
It was an incentive, but I didn't know what the fuck I was getting into. Like, Kai didn't know what the fuck he was getting into, so...
But, I mean, I think deep down, Kai knew he had to, because, like, if you wanted to, like, know the ins and out of a city, you had to like know. Like to be in the know you have to know, you have to deal with the people on top. And if a beholder's on top, a beholder's on top. Like there's no way around that, really.
Right. I know this gradually is gonna like bolster up like Claudius is like what's that word? Self-esteem. After we found this demon lord. Because Claudius, he had his doubt. He thought we were going to get wiped.
Well, speaking...
The Vindicators proved him wrong once again.
Speaking of which, where's Matt's video? Fucking cut out.
So like...
there's a fucking group in Waterdeep called the Red Sashes. They're pretty much remind me, like, we were going to call ourselves the Scarlet Seal or the Red Seal or whatever. I was reading up on Waterdeep, and they fucking got...
Man, nobody want to hear that. I already know about the Red Sashes. I gotta reread them, but I've heard of them when I read the Waterdeep book.
I can't wait to print my character sheet, man, with the new class.
Through Undermountain, this nigga fucking Blackstaff's like keep and survived. Like everybody went there and fucking like died and got bodied. This nigga went through the adventure through and escaped. So he fucking destroyed where Blackstaff used to live. Put his house, his inn right on top of his the ruins of his of the entrance into Undermountain, and whenever would-be adventurers would try to come into Waterdeep, and they would think about they're gonna go in, they're gonna get a whole bunch of fame, they're gonna find treasure and shit. So they're gonna be like, all right, why don't you take the trial, son? Go right into Undermountain, like pointing to the fucking entrance, like drunk adventurers that come into his tavern and they drink and shit. They're all drunk and you get them all hype and shit. Like, yo, son, you wanna go get some treasure? You wanna be an adventurer? Yo, listen, you can find treasure right there. He's got like an X on it and everything, son. Man, fucked up. This is how I don't know how this character is, but this is how I would play him. If I was DMing him, I'd have this NPC. Get niggas mad hype. Get the egos mad. Get them mad hard and excited. Get them to go into Undermountain and never see that nigga again. So, like that's basically what this NPC is. This NPC's got like But anyways, he formed the Red Sashes, and the Red Sashes is pretty much an organization that, cause you know how Waterdeep has like 7 or 6 different wards, like different like spots in it. Yeah. So the Red Sashes, they all each I think there's like 1 Red Sash member for each ward, and he's like the head Red Sash member, and he's like all mysterious and shit amongst them, whatever. And like he has those one of the Red Sashes go to each ward, and they pretty much watch over it, and basically, whatever I don't know, people who are breaking the rules, you know, protecting the innocent. They're like vigilantes for like the ward itself, and they report to him of any like, you know, misdoings and people doing fucking, you know, shit that's evil. Like it's pretty godlike. I like that.
No, it's funny you say that, man. I think like Waterdeep will be like a good starting point for my character, the Phantom. Sorry to bring him up. Just, you know, to ditch out that vigilante justice over there, son.
Yo, you know what's funny? Every time I see like a fucking picture of like a rogue looking mad godlike in a city, I swear to God, it's Waterdeep. Every single time.
Waterdeep's
I got like 7 pictures on my fucking.
Waterdeep is the New York City of
like
Forgotten Realms. It's the New York of Forgotten Realms. That's why.
What?
It's the New York of Forgotten Realms.
Waterdeep is considered the
That
New York of
fucking
Forgotten Realms.
New York. Like, just change it to
New York,
Waterdeep. All right.
I think they're audio caught all. I don't even think they hear us.
Who? Oh, there he goes. Yeah, his video was up in the corner. Damn, everything got reset. There you go. All right, Kai's back. Your video was like up in the upper left corner behind the map. I was like, what the hell?
Oh, I was pulling a Zion or something?
Yeah.
Were you guys even hearing us? I guess not.
No, I heard.
I hear you.
I hear
The
you.
person I was able to hear before was Kai. Me and him were having a long conversation because I ain't like really seeing any of y'all.
Darren forgot his fucking password. How the fuck? All right. Anyway, let's just start this.
Mom. Oh shit.
He said, "Oh shit."
What's my password?
Right.
For my computer. Wait, you're locked out of your whole computer?
My mom is the same way too. She be forgetting her password all the time.
God damn.
You wrote it down though. So.
He fucking he forgot his password to Roll20. I was like, well, click on forgot password and they'll email it to you, or you get to reset it or whatever. Anyway,
That's true.
he'll be in a second. I'll start now.
Dino, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, cool. Welcome back, man.
Yeah, they
We missed you last session, bro.
you guy got a copy.
Yeah, my desktop died on me last week.
Oh shit.
Like, just completely crapped out. So I had to go get a new one. Now I don't even have a webcam now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Alright.
Well, you got a couple of good shots in with this guy. I think
Yeah.
did he was he able to knock him prone? I know he did something. Somebody
confused him.
No fault of of Antonio at all. But I was rolling a whole bunch of ones and shit with Sino when I was trying to make those. I was trying to do that freaking
There he is.
aiming shot, like aiming to the head to confuse them.
Yeah.
Like every time I tried to do that shit, like I kept fucking rolling like 1s and 2s and shit. Cause if you shot him in the head, that's like automatic. He would have been confused, like no saving shit. That would have been godlike. But still though, you still managed to do like constant like damage, gradually and so on, which helped in the long run when everybody else is smacking and shit. So it was pretty good. Pretty cool.
Nice.
I think at one point you did prone him though. Never mind. Yeah, you did prone him once. No wait, that was Cynthia. That did that shit.
What? You mean Mesoar, right?
No, not Messawar. Cynthia. She did that spell with the earth.
Didn't he
That's a
come?
free action.
Didn't he come?
He did a raid at a free action. She did a raid as a free action, and he fell.
Nah, his spell didn't do that. It was me.
Oh, my bad.
Spell tripped me.
My bad, man. So I didn't mean to take away your glory. I thought it was Cynthia.
He said, "Let me not take your glory."
Long story short, everybody was like important. Like it's like it feels almost like if one person was missing, like it could have been a different story, a bit of different. And
Before you, Lord Nabthatoron's body lays lifeless. The magic that was on him wearing off over time. The abyssal energies of his body leaking out. His demon blood pooling across the rocky, barren floor.
Taking the spell components, huh? Demonic blood.
Your party, each of you are standing where you are right now, breathing heavily, heart racing, mind reeling from the experience as you go over everything that just happened, except a lot slower, piecing together everything at the same time as you look between your party members to see if anybody actually did make out of this alive, or are you just seeing things?
Zionel calls out, I call drinks on me when we get back to town. Any takers? No, just me?
Yeah, I am down for that, my friend.
Oh. First round is on the house. Claudius goes out. You all earned it. Just for first round, not the second round. That's paid. 50% off, bro.
You did fantastic work.
I can't hear you, man.
You've done fantastic work here today. But, where's the law, is it?
Yo. Give me 1 second. You hear me, Lou?
Yeah, I hear you. We hear you.
Yeah, I hear you playing Third Strike. That's fucked up.
I'm playing for money right now, that's why.
I forgot he does that. Hustling.
You know what's funny? I thought you put that game down, son. That's godlike. You still play.
Nah, he's yeah.
I only got 2 matches left, then I'm done.
Now he's he's making money off of it. It's worth the time.
Right? Damn, you that nice, man? You play for money?
Oh yeah, he's good at that game, son.
Yeah.
I'll even attest to that.
Especially
That
playing,
nigga bought me
especially
free.
playing for that many years. Shit. Is that 10 years? 12 years?
Damn, that means a lot coming from you, Samuel.
I know. I would never admit it. I would never admit it. You already know how I am.
You don't admit to nobody.
Nigga, Darren bought me so.
Like a pimp. Go ahead, Watson. Go ahead. Look at that nigga look like. Nigga, please. That nigga talking, he rubbing his beard like, I'm gonna tear this pussy up later. Yeah.
I was waiting for you to finish busting some ass and getting paid.
This character was talking to yours, Darren.
Yeah, he said he's just got 2 matches. Zyno stated his feelings for sure on the matter.
Kai, you see Kai walk over to you see Kai walk over to the demon, and he takes out his dagger, and he coup de grace the demon if he wasn't dead already, and then
Your
takes out the dagger.
Your dagger starts to bend under the sheer toughness and strength of its hide and skin and carapace.
Dead body.
Now we know we can't bring the carcass with us.
But your character is skilled enough at finding the weak points on a creature.
Of course.
So your dagger didn't break. You just had to stab in at a specific angle on a specific spot, but you were able to stab into some major arteries, causing more blood to gush out, spray all over your form, the smell of ichor and sulfur, a little bit of steam. It felt hot to the touch, not scalding, but felt hot like evil.
Kai takes some of the like evil. Evil feels hot. This nigga grabs he grabs some of its remains, some of its blood.
Evil's always hot.
And you see him put on his forefingers, and he refers to like a manual really quick, and he closes it, and he goes, he mumbles something to himself. He does like a little mantra, and he goes like, he says, to the Lord of Three Thunders, ye who watches over those who are guilty and those who are with sin, let this anger disperse through me, through space and time, and make it disappear forever. So mote it be. And then you see him like come out of his like trance, and he swipes off his dagger, puts it back, and then he looks over at Mezoar, and he goes,
He's trying to do this nigga trying to do the ritual, okay?
He goes,
I hate you. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I figure some bullshit like that.
he goes, Mezoar,
Yes, brother.
goes, you fight. You have a strange. Oh yeah, well I guess I'll go over this. We did this last time, but I'll do it again for so everyone's present. He goes, you have a strange fighting style.
Wait. We can't do Metsuar.
Why not? He's there.
He's trying to. He's focusing on.
Oh, you're right.
That's why Watson had to stop his shit.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. You're right. All right. So
does anybody
Kai,
react to Kai's prayer? Anybody curious? Does Claudius?
Yeah, I'll do a knowledge
Lainum,
religion.
Zionel, Cynthia.
I'll do a knowledge religion. Because that looks like almost like a fucking like diabolical ritualism. He's not even a spellcaster. So I don't know. Claudius looking at this dude like he's crazy.
Cynthia noticed.
47.
Cynthia's aware of a couple of things. Was Kai doing the? Or was he just saying a prayer?
Is that
he's just saying a prayer that he's like trying to
Okay.
get.
I'm a religion.
It's
Yeah, all right.
It'll be.
If anybody gets a 15 or higher, you're in the clear of knowing who Hoar is.
Oh man, my modifier is higher than 16, so.
Yeah. So even taking you can't take 10 on 6.
Dinah wouldn't have any interest in
Alright,
that.
23. His religion, right? Not Arcana or no.
Yeah, religion. All right, your characters are aware that Kai had uttered his prayer to the god of poetic justice and vengeance. A deity known as Hoar, and in other regions, particularly far to the east in the old empires, he's known as Asuran. And it's pretty much another piece of Kai that your characters are aware of right now. And being in the land of Faerun, your characters are known to, in some ways, see the influences of the forces of the world through the other deities.
God.
With Kai's situation, he's actually showing reverence. Their worshippers are known to mete out justice for those that are to mete out justice for those. They intend to follow more to the intent of the law as opposed to the letter of it. And they're known to have to travel and seek ways to mete out justice for others if they're unable to do it, and if possible, in a manner that's symbolic of for poetic justice. Wait.
He also said that in Undercommon. He actually did that little ritual thing in Undercommon. So if you understand Undercommon, you'll know exactly what he said. Otherwise, that's what he said, just for anybody else curious to know how to character.
Claudius just throws a quick remark. He just looks at Kai what he's doing. He's like, at first, just for a nanosecond, like, what the fuck is this dude doing? And then he recalls, oh, okay. Some little ritual to this.
Fucking unbelievable shit.
And then Claudius goes, he remarks, he's like, Kai, I never took you to be the religious type. But world is full of surprises. And then Claudius goes to his own business.
Kai goes over to, he really wants to talk to Mezawar. But Kai takes the, he walks over here and he sits by the rock and he watches everyone as they interact after the battle. You see Kai taking out a potion and whatnot, starting to like recover from his wounds and shit.
Yeah, is any wound recovery taking place?
I would if I was.
Zalarian looks the most fucked up, aside from Bezawar, so. Then Valadin. How many potions do I got? I got fucking
Valadin gives, takes off his actually, Valadin switches on his amulet of retributive healing. And he uses his belt, the fullest charge to heal Zalarian. It activates his amulet, which heals him the same amount.
Claudius goes to Solarian
Roll.
and uses one of his healing belt charge to try and heal Solarian.
I rolled, was it 2d8? Yeah, 2d8.
Yeah.
8 plus
7?
is
20. Alright, guys, we're playing, it's like 4 more matches left and I'm done, so sorry about that.
30.
She went from a 2 to 4. Oops. 49 and another 4.
Oh, man, it's gonna hurt.
Alright.
And the last charge.
What'd you get?
I got 36 total.
36 and
Claudius
48.
used one charge on Alambe charge,
6 and a 4.
one on Kai,
14
and his
and
last
6,
charge on
24.
Mezor.
Who'd you do that on?
Oh, I did that on
Oh, you healed Kai full?
but it heals me the same
Top me
amount.
off?
You did that to Zlarian or Kai?
Which one was the most beat up?
Zlarian.
Oh, yes, you topped me off?
And then
What?
it heals me the
top
same amount because of my
me off?
He was healing the people that look like the most fucked
That
up.
heals you 24
Like
also.
that
Well, I'm gonna, heal myself, using my, skills list,
Oh, if he could heal himself, then.
Yeah, I can use my, my key to heal myself.
That's a lot of
Alright,
key
well, in
points.
that case, I'll use my last charge to top off Kai then.
You use it, I'm gonna assume, you're using all your key points, I take it?
Yeah.
Alright, Kai, you got healed 6 HP by Claudius.
Just what I needed.
That was his last charge.
Alright.
Your fucking Ken is so cheesy. Jesus Christ.
Skin has got like some.
Motherfucker. Okay, I deserve that.
Alright, Kai, you are at max. Let's see, Metsuar. You see Metsuar, he meditates silently as you see Ki start to an aura of Ki cover his body, and you see his wounds start to slowly close back. I knew I forgot a character sheet. I was like, there's a character sheet missing.
I'm sorry, I know. Fucking cactus so cheesy, bro. Ridiculous.
Alright, let's see, we got... How many key points do we have left? There's 2
Oh,
points?
God.
So 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17, so that's 6 times. And Drunken Key makes it 2, 4, 8. 8 times, 8 heals, 88 points of damage. Actually, he didn't even need to use the full 80. What's his max HP? It's 67. So he only needed to use it 5 times. 6 times. 6 times. All right. So you only used 12 key points, and you've healed yourself to max.
And that dude heal himself.
That nigga is godlike.
I know, it's self-sufficient.
Yeah, he used all 17 of his key points, but he still got 5 drunken key points left over, and he can always refill that by drinking.
So he should. Shouldn't he use the drinking key points first, like the drunken ones?
Well, then
first,
he would end up wasting his drink.
Okay.
You get what I'm? Get what I'm saying? Like he'd use 5, and then he'd have to drink it to refill it, and then he'd use another 5. Like it's better to
I
just
just
use.
has a lot of alcohol on him. Huh?
He does, but why?
You mean to tell me that he heals by drinking?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
He is a
he
drunk.
took your habit to like another level.
Yeah, right? That drinking habit to another level, man.
He's a monk drunken master.
You and him.
But yeah, like it is a spell that allows you to like refill your drink like unlimited. But it shouldn't be godlike.
There's
It's a
a
magic item that.
Let's call it something everfull mug. It
Yeah.
refills 3 times a day.
Yeah, so I get ever so much.
It refills 3 times a day.
I might want to eyeball this nigga to make you that, son.
No, it fools more than that. It can make like freaking like cheap ale, like I think.
There's a decanter that whatever you put in, I think it refills. Until you change it. Something like that.
Well, I know he has a haversack with 10 water skins inside.
Yo, Valena, I know you're gonna like this shit.
That's holding 8
Valena.
tankards of liquid each. So he's got 80 tankards of
Pretty
alcohol.
soon I'll have access.
So that's technically 80 power points. 80
Pretty soon,
points.
Say
when we
80
get
key
level,
points.
I'll have access to the level 5 spell permanency. So have Cynthia cast tongues on you, and I'll do permanency, and that's a wrap. Now you can talk to anyone.
Good game.
She said, I will permanency
I know
that
you've been wanting to
tongues.
fucking talk to everybody for like forever now.
Game.
Permanency tongues.
No more. I know habla español. Nah, I don't think so. You understand me quite well. I need to get that catch grace permanent on that bitch too, son.
If Valena could talk to people telepathically, that'll be GG, son.
Oh, let's not talk about that because a certain person, I'm not gonna mention no
Yeah, they're
names.
coming at you that angry, like, like, why is he so mad? Get antagonized in your mind, nigga.
I see white people in flame. What is it? Some shit like that?
Yeah,
I see the white devil in flames.
a certain person who is looking for the white devil in flames has the ability, son, the ability where everybody in the party can speak telepathically. Broken.
Is he a witch?
No.
But broken. Everyone speaks telepathically. Therefore, I don't hear no bullshit. Oh, he overheard you. Oh, you can't hear. You're too far away. Oh, the clang of listening checks. None of that shit.
It's definitely a psionic. Psionicist of
None of
some
that
sort.
shit.
It's gotta be.
Alright, yeah, Sonic.
I got no
Psionic character of some sort.
shit's not like son.
Do you have the Pathfinder psionic material? I didn't send that to you, nigga.
Yo,
Don't worry about it.
I need to send it though, because there's some stuff you don't know about.
But you can talk to the whole party telepathically.
The whole party can talk to each other telepathically. So niggas be just sitting there like, damn, this party is really coordinated.
Shit, they're real coordinated and quiet. They're very quiet.
Y'all niggas don't talk much, do y'all?
Man, that shit hurts me every time I hear it. Because I'm giving up that. I'm giving up that dip. I'm giving up the dip.
I thought we both were gonna do it, man.
The dip.
And Lewis is already mad at the group, man. They're too godlike. Did you hear Ricky says that the group is too godlike? So,
What dip is he talking
I'm not
about
gonna talk
now?
about that shit anymore.
Alright, let's continue.
These guys talk. See, all this DM backstabbing shit. I'm about to throw another Nabthatoron. His twin brother came out now. I was like,
They
yo.
just said, you
What-
killed my brother.
It's all good. Let's start writing those little 14 cactus sheets.
Oh shit, that XP, right? That's what I'm talking about.
Anyway,
yeah.
the only other people left that's wounded. I mean, Zorian still got a little bit to go.
He does?
Zalarian's hurt. I mean, Zalarian bleeding him. They
Zy-
both hurt. Cynthia's
Zyno,
hurt. Isn't
Cynthia's
she hurt?
down 20, Zyno's down 15, Valenum's down like fucking Jesus Christ, like still half his HP.
Kai hands Cynthia a potion, and he goes,
Yo, Solarian can heal.
goes, here, you might
Don't
need
forget
this.
when you rest up, you naturally heal. What level is the group? 9. So
We'll heal more than that if you guys want to rest up. I can have her do helpful rest and summon Elysium Fisk, and we'll all be at full
Let's
HP.
just do that, man. Let's just go to sleep. For like the rest of the people that are like really hurt could get some rest.
Alright.
And so the rest of us could prepare some stuff for the day.
So do you have rope trick? You want to do that?
Yes, I do, my man.
All
Yeah,
right.
you like freaking read my mind.
So Cynthia, so
Will you
Claudius,
give that session?
if you can cast your extra dimensional spell, I'll do
what's the other
helpful
one?
rest and
Helpful
summon
rest.
Elysium Fisk, and we'll be bright as rain in about in several hours.
Yep.
Nice.
damn. Okay. You
I'll
cast-
use my extended on that.
One creature per level.
How long does that last? That effect you're trying to do?
Nah, both of them. He's doing both of them, so the group will heal at triple. So you guys will heal 27 HP overnight.
Damn, son.
All right. Yeah.
I didn't have to use my goddamn potion. Wasting my goddamn resources.
You hear Kai. Does he say that out loud?
You hear Kai mumble. You hear
He
Kai.
mumbles.
Trust me, I ain't mumble that shit. You hear Kai.
Made me
Because-
waste my potion.
Oh, like, that's a waste of a potion.
Sorry you were so hasty, Kai. As you should know by now, I tend to have an answer for everything. At
I
least
didn't
when
know
it
we were
comes
going to be
to
setting up camp
alleviating.
so soon.
At
I
least when it
thought we
comes
would
to
probably move from
alleviating.
here and get to a safe place first.
So after a battle of this magnitude, it would be foolish for us to continue like with all these moves. We need to rest up.
Some shot eye would do us some good. I'm a bit famished.
Even the drunk wants to rest. When does he ever wants to rest?
From what I remember of inebriation, it does cut off oxygen to the brain, which makes one tired. So maybe all the time he wants to rest.
A good rest.
Kai looks at
So Cynthia, I see you've been paying attention to my lessons back at the temple on healing. Because I'm always paying attention. Always.
Kai looks at a V. No, actually he looks at Cynthia and he goes, so he just says out generally. So I guess we're gonna set up camp right here.
No,
Right out
Claudius.
here?
Claudius said that he would do his extra-dimensional trip. And
I
once
thought
he,
we were talking about that out of character. I didn't hear any of that in character. So
oh yeah, she said it. She said, Claudius, can you do your extra-dimensional
Think
trip?
character.
Yeah.
Kai says, "What's this?" He's
Uh,
never seen it before.
Just leave it to me.
Never used it. We never used it. So Kai is still asking questions.
I know. Claudius be like, just leave that to me. You know, shit all. Y'all can roll spellcraft, whoever has spellcraft. Like, just do a rope trip, obviously. You're like, we'll be able to rest in there undisturbed.
What physical manifestation of your spell
However-
happens when you cast it?
However-
Let me see.
Let me finish this part. However, if anyone has any interdimensional bag, there's the bag of holding or a haversack of the sort, it cannot go in there.
What happened if it goes in?
It will rip up fabric into the astral plane and get sucked up in there, where the rest of us will be lost.
Zino clinches his bag of holding. Well, that would just be a bad idea. Now,
So we'll need your skill, Kai, to out of character. What's that word? To like hide shit?
You see Zyno clutching his bag of holding real tight, like,
Obfuscate.
whoa.
obfuscate.
Yeah. Size it?
That. Yes,
Obfuscate.
we need your skill. Sort of what you did to our brother Sino before, to hide them. You'll need to hide our bags. But I do recommend sliding on the air. Just take anything that you have bags in there, take it out. Claudius taking out his backpack, his haversack. He's taking out his spell book. He's taking out his scrolls. He's putting it all like on his fucking body and shit, satchel. And yeah, I'm like, and then he throws his empty haversack to Kai. Mm-hmm. He throws his empty haversack to Kai, like, just, do your magic, make it, mundanely hectic.
This guy, come on.
If I'm not mistaken. I was confusing what the other guy, so you have something. I'll take that back. Anyway, you can ask a question.
It's still a time. I mean, so anyway, we're back. Kai says, sure, leave it to me. Whenever you guys are ready, I can, I'm pretty sure I can find a good spot.
Solarian, before you turn in,
you see Claudius go up there, up the dimensional ladder.
Before you turn in, I would greatly appreciate if you can heal
Claudius,
me.
let me describe this to you, Kai. You see a rope, just like from the mid-air. There's nothing in the air. It's just like this rope just coming down from like mid-air, like leading to nowhere. Like, and, it looks almost like a magic party trick. And then you see Claudius climbing up there, trying to. He almost like freaking slipped and fell, but he's very agile, grabbed it again. And then all of a sudden, you see almost like half his body.
That's right. Let's go.
Half his body is there, but the other half top is not there. And then you see him going up there, and he vanishes. And then you see him poke out his head. I'll be up here setting up camp. And
Kai is like, oh, that is incredible. It's almost like that invisibility magic that I've heard of, or that I've used before. That I've used. You know what I mean? The invisibility magic. That's not an invisible spell. It's not just a simple illusion. He looks at it.
Claudius doesn't hear you. He's inside the dimensional place. So
it's like a window. You can hear me, nigga.
I can't.
Yeah, you can. It's a window.
I don't think I can. It's a window, but I don't think you can. Can you hear people when you're inside there, Lou?
A roll perception check if we want to hear him.
I don't think Claudius can hear that.
Look at the spell. I don't think you can. I know you can't.
I don't think Claudius can see you. I think, but not like hear you.
The rope trick spell. One end of the rope rises into the air until the whole rope hangs perpendicular to the ground as if affixed at the upper end. The upper end is in fact fastened to an extra-dimensional space that is outside the multiverse of extra-dimensional spaces. Creatures in the extra-dimensional space are hidden, beyond the reach of spells, including divinations, unless those spells work across planes. The space holds as many as 8 creatures of any size. Creatures in the space can pull the rope up into the space, making the rope disappear. In that case, the rope counts as one of the 8 creatures that can fit inside. The rope can support up to 16,000 pounds, so it's about 8 tons. A weight greater than that can pull the rope free. Spells cannot be cast across the extra-dimensional interface, nor can area effects cross it. Those in the extra-dimensional space can see out of it as if by a 3-foot by 5-foot window were centered on the rope. The window is present on the material plane, but it's invisible, and even creatures that can see the window can't see through it. Anything inside the extra-dimensional space drops out when the spell ends. The rope can be climbed by only one person at a time. The rope trick spell enables climbers to reach a normal place if they do not climb all the way to the extra-dimensional space. From what I see, you can still be heard. It doesn't say anything. It doesn't say anything about hearing. It does specifically say sight. So, be quiet.
I'm not good at quiet.
Basically, if somebody's walking by the area and they hear people talking, they're gonna be like, "What the what? Where the fuck is that coming from?" They'll probably look up in the air and be like, "All right."
They'll be like, "This place is haunted."
Yeah, that's what I was saying. They're probably like, no, I'm saying if they got good hearing, they'll look up and be like, "Something's coming from up there, but I don't see shit." Like,
place is haunted. That's what I would think if I hear noises, but I don't see shit.
No, I know. It depends on who's looking. I mean, most people, yeah, would probably be like, "All right, fuck this, I'm out." But
the more inquisitive would be like, "True seeing spell level 5. I don't know what the fuck it is, but I'm gonna find out." Crazy son.
Somebody with magic would just be like,
demons like that walking around, son. Demons can see that shit just easily, son. Remember that. Demon can walk by.
But
True
it,
seeing.
but it,
Like,
but it, but it says that but it says that Black's divination
I
spell.
only have
though.
one
It's
scroll.
No, Black's divination spells for those inside. But if
yeah,
but the window itself, it doesn't block
it's
divination.
invisible.
Somebody,
window is
if
just
somebody
invisible.
manages to get detect magic on that area where the window is at, they'll
She'll light up.
they'll detect the aura. It'll be like what? And they'll
Also, with detect mag, with true seeing, they'll be able to see through it.
true seeing, they'll see the
Outside?
window.
Oh,
Yeah.
they'll only see the window with true seeing, but not like through it.
Yeah, they can't see through it. No.
See, that's all they'll see.
Those be
Nigga,
like,
I'd fucking open up the window.
he said, "Oh, they can't go in." I think. Not without the rope. They'll just camp. They'll just camp outside like, "Ah, when these niggas drop down, I'm gonna fuck." No, he said,
That's all they can do. So they can just camp. So I'm like, I'm gonna camp these motherfuckers. Set up traps.
Protect the predator.
Camping all day, son. That Tessia status.
but
Nigga, like, this nigga's gonna spawn
you
eventually.
guys are in a barren Badlands wasteland.
Placeholders.
You guys are in a rocky, what appears to
spawn, son.
your characters appear to be in a rocky wasteland, far, according to Cynthia, far to the west, not west, far to the east from Cauldron, but she's not exactly sure where.
Cornelius is gonna take out his cooking pots and start cooking and shit. Can you cook in there?
You could, but you'd end up smoking yourselves out because the smoke.
That's true. He's gonna climb back down. He just went up there for theatrics though, just to show people like that shit is godlike up there. But he's gonna gather up some wood and start cooking like he usually does, and probably make some tea.
There is no wood.
What about those sulfur, those rocks, those minerals?
The rocks.
See if you can do a survival check and get what you need.
Or you could do engineering.
Well, I rolled a survival check before and I got the eggs and shit. I got like 2 eggs, enough for like 3 people. I think I got enough food for 3 people. I didn't get enough for everybody. And I can only do it once per day, so somebody else has to roll survival.
Oh, hold up. Metzawar is back.
Yeah, I'm here, brother.
All right, so Villain, what were you trying to say to Metzawar?
Oh,
Say that.
Thank you for your help. You were invaluable in this battle.
Is Matt talking on the phone or is he talking to us? He's talking to me.
He's talking through a voice.
He's looking me out. I'm like, is he on the phone talking to me?
He's talking through a voice changer. He sounds robotic.
He sounds a little far though. Like
Yeah, that's why he sounds
he
bad.
sounds far. You can't really hear that.
I was sitting here with Matt talking. Oh, man, you actually got like a main voice changer?
Yeah, he does.
I take my role very seriously.
Yeah, you got like feathers. Wait a second, son. You gotta get what to. I'm gonna sound like
That's so all, is it?
yes.
Due to the life-threatening situation in which we met, there is no proper introduction. Although, what you did to Lord Nabthatoron needs no introduction. But, for the sake of, well, formality, I am known as Sir Verladen Valaven. The others, I suppose, can speak for themselves. But in case they are too wary to respond, on behalf of the Vindicators, we are more than in your debt. We thank you with everything we have left.
Oh, don't thank me just yet, friend. We still have more to complete. More things to do. As the still got work we have to do. But your thanks are accepted. Thank you to you guys. I'm gonna be able to find my father again. Pleasure to meet you, friend. Shake his hand. Or whatever the hell you got, claw, metal, whatever.
You sure I should describe yourselves? Describe yourself.
Kai's eyes narrow when you say that. Kai's eyes narrow and it shoots over to Claudius. I hope Claudius' eyes meets his when he looks at you. It's basically Kai. Not. He's a little bit like he has a little bit of a grudge against like just how simple it is for Mezawar to just join up. He's like, well, I'm not gonna give this dude a hard time.
Oh, nobody joined up. I said we are the Vindicators. We are. Thank you for helping us.
Keep it in character. In character.
No, I just want to make sure he heard correctly.
Yeah, keep it in character.
Come out. Lewis hasn't done a recap from last session. We got
Oh, what did I miss out on? What happened?
I'm redoing what we did last time, Claudius.
What do you mean we're redoing? No, this is canon. Claude, Meswarts. Remember what Claudius made you do Meswarts?
To see about
Yeah, like Claudius was like, he spoke with him, with Meswar. Because you know how suspicious Claudius is, you know?
Okay.
When people trying to infiltrate us, I don't think
So we're doing that over again for V, because now he's here.
No, I don't want to be redundant with Darren. Like, because I don't
something I'm gonna say.
Well, anyway, let me start with
Looking at
Claudius. Basically, Claudius like, listen, like he told him, we appreciate what you've done. You were very heroic and so. However, what was it that he said? He said something like, however, come to me. Claudius was like all the way down here. Like he went all the way south. He went all the way down here. He like, we have made many enemies, and I know not if you are one of them. If you truly claim to be who you are, Meswar, the truth sayer, because Claudius did a knowledge local, and this guy's like a local legend. He's always very truthful, never lies, blah blah blah. So he was asking questions, and then he like looked up at Alambe to see if he was lying. You know, with your sense motive.
Okay.
And you always not like Claudius, like he was legit, that he wasn't lying.
Mm-hmm.
And all right, I have one final task for you, Meswar. Please come. And then as soon as he came to me, he was like, do not be alarmed, but I am gonna cast a spell on you, and please be receptive.
And I was just
the monk, he was like at first skeptical, like what the fuck this wizard's gonna do? But then he let down his guard. He let down his will, his will resistance. He let me get into his mind. Then Claudius did recent occupant, and he was able to see his identity matched out. He is truly Meswar Adderwell, as he claims, and he's human. And he definitely earned, Claudius now believes that he is who he claims to be. He hasn't lied at all about who he is and what he's about.
Well, for those that pass...
And then he like looked up at Valerian. Then Claudius looked up at Valerian, and he said, he passed my check. And he nods. You know, like when you say,